Good morning and welcome to another edition of Newspaper Review. I am your host, Adeleke Osun. We have lots of headlines to review today, starting from the front page of the Punch newspaper. Banditry, Zamfara governor reports defense minister to NSA. CBN bank sells $9 billion as Naira weakens to 1,670 Naira per dollar. Edo, APC dismiss poll fraud, police recover stolen BVAS. UNGA 79, Tinubu seeks debt forgiveness for Nigeria. That's on the second page of the Punch newspaper. Still on the front page of the Punch newspaper, we have subsidy. Federal government may spend 236 billion naira monthly on imported and Dangote petrol. Marketers, others back Dangote on subsidy removal. Minan lift over 50 million liters of Dangote petrol. New interest rate may worsen bad loans. OPS. Kanu court drama as judge steps down. Federal government explain minimum wage July 29 back pay. Lagos man jailed 9 years for child molestation. Work begin on federal government's 2025 budget. Moving to the front page of the Matrix newspaper. On the front page of the Matrix newspaper, we have over 385 billion naira owed in unpaid electricity bills. NERC. MPC meetings reaction trail interest rate hike. It is detrimental to investments, economical growth. CPPE laments. Multiple interest rate hike boosted Nigerians' confidence in Nigeria, says the CBN. CBN to boost liquidity in banks with 1.4 trillion naira supply in 3 months, says Cardoso. Subsidy removal, I disagree with Dangote, says Doyin Okukpe. And NDLEA rearrests cartel at Lagos airport with cocaine worth over 4.6 billion naira. Stop constituting panel agency over Edo poll results, APC tells Yinga Africa. Nkuku Art Street sent Chelsea into 4th round of Carabao Cup. Now we move to the front page of the First News newspaper. On the front page of the First News newspaper, we have CBN hikes interest rates to 27.25%. Tough times ahead for Nigerians as inflation fight intensifies. Secondos sound alarm. 2027 election at risk under APC rule. APC slam Yaga Africa for questioning Edo's election outcome. Act now. Nigerians can't survive this economic hardship, urgically warns Tinubu. Nigeria's unemployment rate rises to 5.3% in the first quarter of 2024, NBS reports. Naira plummets against dollar following CBN's 5th interest rate hike. Army discharged female soldier who accused superior of sexual harassment. Justice Nyoko withdraws from Nnamdi Kanu's case amidst claims of bias. Moving to the front page of the Daily News Hub. On the front page of the Daily News Hub, we have 5 policemen returning from Edo election killed in Kano. Our stand on Edo governorship election by the U.S. government, says poll widely. We are monitoring situation. Nigerians grappling with harsh realities of inflation, says Akpabio. Tinubu seeks Senate confirmation of Kekere-Kun as CJN. Swear with Quran you know nothing about banditry. Matawale replies Zamfara governor. CBN raises interest rates to 27.25%. Terrorism, Justice Nyako records sell from Kanu's case as IPOB leader says persecution of Igbo stops with me. Over 4 million Nigerians without job in 2024, says MBS. Vigilantes gone down. Notorious Zamfara bandits leader Kachal sons recovered 2 AK-47 rifle, machine gun, and cash. Now we move to the front page of the Daily Suns. We have alleged terrorism. Justice Uyoko withdraws from Kanu's trial. Nigerians' unemployment rate increases to 5.3% in the first quarter of 2024. Federal government issues flood alert in Benue, Adamawa, Anambra, Bayelsa. Also 8 other states deploys personnel and equipment. CBN rises interest rates by 50 base points to 27.25%. Ladoja, our generation has failed Nigerians. Give tips on how to end crisis in oil sector. Dangote explains why fuel subsidy must go. Someone agreement, media ombudsman orders Daily Trust to apologize to federal government. Tackles government for delay in explaining agreement. Akpabio Kalu laments rising inflation, high cost of living. Now we move to the front page of the Daily Times. On the front page of the Daily Times, we have Nigerian Army dismiss female soldier who accused senior officers of sexual harassment. NDLEA nabs ex-convicts with 4.6 billion naira worth of cocaine at the airports. EFCC investigates officers over 15 million naira bribe allegations by cross-dresser Bobrisky. Fresh cholera outbreak kills over 41 in Jigawa. Tinubu throw out tenure elongation bill for NAS officials. Edo poll, 5 returning police officers dead, 11 others injured in auto crash. While Justice Binta Nyaka withdrew from Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Moving to the front page of the Business Times. On the front page of the Business Times, we have expert faults MPC decision to hike MPR by 50 basic points to 27.25%, while federal government should end petrol subsidy, says Dangote. I disagree with Dangote on complete subsidy removal, says Ukbe. Nigerians' unemployment rate increased to 5.3% in the first quarter of 2024, says MBS. NERC receives 1,220,245 complaints on metering overbilling in 2023. $3.5 billion Bakassi deep seaport construction to begin soon, says ICRC. Now we move to the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. On the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, we have amidst rising poverty, money supply increased 26% to 107 trillion naira. Federal government welcome ombudsman's ruling over Daily Trust inaccurate reports on Samoan agreements. 2 million security personnel can't protect over 2 million Nigerians, says the COAS. Tinubu rejects bill seeking to rise retirement age of National Assembly staff. Unemployment up by 5.3% as CBN hikes interest rates to 27.25%. Interest rates hike detrimental to investment, economic growth, says experts. Cost of fund will be further exorbitant by the NACC-IMA president. Banks, financial institutions may witness more bad debts says the Asborn. Unemployment reality on ground is far worse. Dangote refinery will reduce forex pressure, says Cardoso. The UNGA, U.S. Chamber of Commerce votes to $320 million for mortgage financing. SMEs, others in Nigeria, denied ties with banditry by swearing on Quran. Matawale charged Zamfara Governor General Gusau. Reaction tails Dangote's call for petrol subsidy removal. Moving to the front page of the Business Day. On the front page of the Business Day, we have interest rate hike, eyes inflation, naira stability. Cardoso says money supply grows by 35 trillion naira in 8 years. Moving to the front page of the Leadership newspaper. On the front page of the Leadership newspaper, we have federal government to launch new school curriculum next month. APC tackles Yaga Africa over Edo poll reports. Blame Buhari for current economic hardship. CBN says Tinubu inherited battered economy. We are battling with repercussions of 35 trillion naira ways and means. Stakeholders raised concern over 27.25% interest rates. Matawale denies links with bandits, demands proof. Justice Nyako hands over Kanu's trial. Dangote seeks end to petrol subsidy. 5 police officers dead in Zamfara Kanu auto crash. 86 million Nigerians living in multi-dimensional poverty, says Action Aid. UNGA 79, Tinubu seeks permanent UN Security Council seat for Nigeria and Africa. We move to the front page of the Daily Independent. Nigerians grappling with realities of soaring living costs, says Akpabio. Says challenge testing very fabric of our society. Tinubu asks Senate to confirm Kekere Ekun as the CJ of Nigeria. Nigerians' unemployment rate increased to 5.3% in the first quarter of 2024. Federal government complaint ombudsman says Daily Trust breached media professional standard. U.S. Chamber of Commerce commits $320 million to mortgage SMEs in Nigeria. Terrorist experts canvas adoption on technology will continue to increase rates as inflation rises, says Cardoso. CBN rises MPR to 27.25%, CRRs to 50%. States need to curtail excess liquidity, meet foreign exchange demand pressure. Now to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. We have concern as CBN rises interest rates to 27.25%. Manufacturers to continue paying high interest rates, tightening of NPC, detrimental to investment growth, economic growth, says the CCPE, NACCIMA expresses concern, least impact on business, inflation, over 4 million Nigerians unemployed in 2023, says NBS. Dangote advocates total fuel subsidy removal. Tinubu sent Kekere Ekun's name. 21 RMAFC commissioners to Senate for confirmation. Biafra, Justice Nyako withdraws from Nnamdi Kanu's case. Edo election, observers should not usurp INEC rules. APC carpets Yaga Africa. 2 feared drowned as flood hits Ibadan. Now we move to the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Growing jobless, self-employed Nigerians deem tax potentials. Tinubu advocates multilateralism, permanent NUSC seat, debt forgiveness. Judge recalls self from Nnamdi Kanu's treason case. Senate resumes urge action on economic security crisis challenges. 5,225 slain officers' death benefits cost police 15.6 billion naira in a year. MPR concerns over job cuts, food hike as CBN says nation not out of the wood. Dangote advocates total subsidy removal. Okupe disagrees. Police invite leader of October 1st end bad governance protest. PDP warns against alleged ploy to rig Ondo Gov poll. Now we move to the front page of the Sweet Crude newspaper. NNPC moves to revive brass. OKNL LNG projects. Nigerians, all producing states, receive 99.47 billion naira derivation revenue for August. Now we move to the front page of the Daily Trust. On the front page of the Daily Trust, we have Zamfara. Lawal Matawale's feud gets messy. Against expectation, CBN rises interest rates to 27.26%. Tinubu seeks UN permanent seats, debt forgiveness for Nigeria, others. Army discharged female soldier who accused officer of sexual advances, cites mental challenge, exonerates colonel of allegations, women affairs ministry silent. Nigerians grappling with hardship, Akpabio. Bua donates 2 billion naira, Binani 50 million naira to Borno flood citizens. Akura goes to sleep as monarch begins leave. EFCC probes own staff over 15 million naira debt, bribery allegation. Well, now we come to the end of today's edition of Newspaper Review. Join us tomorrow, same time, same station. Good morning.